Hello, it's Kate here. I'm popping back on. It's that time of year, as you can see. I've got the tree behind me where we're off out enjoying ourselves, and there are a lot of work do's. The name of this episode is Work Do's and Don'ts. And the first thing I want to say to you is even if you're on a works do that's out of normal work hours, it's not on site, you are still in work. Okay, it's still classed as a work situation. And that's important for you as an employee, bearing in mind the expectations on you as an employee and the interactions that you have with your colleagues and other people. Okay. And it's also very important for you as an employer to remember that anything that happens on that works do, you can be held vicariously liable for, which is a really fancy way of saying you can be held responsible for the actions of others who are in your employment. So I won't go into the long list of things that can go right and wrong on works do's, but just bear that major headline in mind before you walk out the door and go off and enjoy yourselves. Okay, so the second do I would suggest is that you look at the works do as an opportunity for a great team building experience. And the reason I'm saying that is that it should be something, in my view, that is about building team, and it's something that you can do together. So that doesn't necessarily mean just going straight to the pub. It might be something else. It might be a quiz. It might be whatever you decide is something that is relevant and appropriate and takes account of the different types of people that you've got in your team. Okay. The other thing that I would suggest is you need to remind everybody that it's not mandatory that people attend. There are all sorts of different reasons why people might not want to or be able to attend one of these events, and that is absolutely fine. So I would go into writing about that and let everybody know that this is a totally optional experience for people, and the intention is that it's team building, but if people can't or aren't able to take part, then that is absolutely fine. Another tip, so another do from me, is to communicate in advance what the expectations are of people on a works do. So if alcohol is going to be involved, then remember that alcohol is the biggest disinhibitor, and people do quite often forget where they are and what they're doing. So if you want to have that element involved in your works do, then I recommend that you send an email out up front saying these are the expectations on you as an employee at our works do, and these are the consequences for you if you do not adhere to those expectations. Okay, and the last thing that I would say is if it goes awry, and hopefully it won't, but if it goes awry, don't forget that we at the HR branch are on hand to help with any issues that you might need resolving after your works do. And that might include having a word with somebody to remind them about what the expectations about behaviour are, from going from there all the way down the road to some disciplinary action. So we're here for you to help and support. And then the last tip is go out and enjoy. Have a good time. Take care. Bye.